be scared of somebody like me. I ain't have no training. I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna play the mind tricks like him and knock him out. He didn't get knocked out, but I still win. I'm doing that.
Right, congratulations, man. Your winner, Momo.
Oh, you love to see characters like that.
Whoa. Hold on, let me get full screen. Yeah. I have no idea. Wait, hold up. Stay there. You should be able to copy the link from there. No. Go to live streaming. Can you not click on the video? You go right click on the video. Right click on the video, and then copy video URL. There you go. Can you not click on the? Here we go, boys. No, don't log out. Don't log out. Open up an incognito tab. Open up an incognito.
Minecraft PvP. Why are you sharing screens? Why do you have your Fortnite open? Oh my. Alright.
Yeah, we're going to chuck over to the next fight, which is JMX versus
I just got your email.
The commentators.
Well, next up it's JMX versus Coach Richard.
Oh, it's getting a bit more tasty
Now
now.
it's starting to get
Yeah,
serious.
yeah,
Now it's really
yeah.
starting to get serious.
Yeah, for the record, we just went for a little toilet break, me and Joe.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say what happened with you. We walked past. We walked past. He might have flashed someone. I'll just leave that.
Wow.
There. We walked past accidentally, though. It wasn't.
Right.
He's not that type of bloke.
It
Can we
was
just
one
put
of the
that-
ring girls.
No.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
I didn't
that's-
realise it was a unisex toilet.
No, it genuine, that's genuinely true.
That is a story for
Sorry,
your kids, isn't it?
this is a family-friendly show. Moving on. Are we just seeing Jake Paul and Logan Paul backstage?
How are they looking?
Composed, calm, no stress at all, to be honest with you. But
Yeah.
serious is the word I think I used.
The
Yes.
Paulers out there will be thrilled to hear that, because I think a lot of people are nervous for their favourite YouTuber right now, and we have to acknowledge stateside the people watching this will be wanting Logan.
So this is the thing. I kind of grew up idolising fighters. That's why I do a lot of fight content. And when you first watch your favourite fighter get, hurt in a ring, it's quite heartbreaking actually, because you hero worship these guys, especially fighters, and you just want to see them win. And I think there's going to be a very new feeling for someone out there tonight who has, out of Logan and JJ's fan bases, that's all they are. These guys are winners. And one of them, for the first time in the eyes of their fans, is going to be a loser. It's going to be hard to take.
I'll tell you a little story from last time, the Copper Box
You
Arena.
tell me a story,
where, and it's a lovely story, where Joe fought JJ.
Yeah.
Everything finished, and there was a mass of girls waiting behind the barriers that you can see behind us on camera
Okay.
here. Sobbing, some of them, so upset that you've been beaten, and also some of them so happy, but just overjoyed that JJ had won.
Yeah.
And they were just sobbing afterwards, and they didn't know what to do with that emotion.
Yeah.
That's the kind of emotion we're seeing here tonight. People who have emotionally invested in these guys and gone, I'm going to base my life around what this person's saying on YouTube.
100%.
That's pretty touching.
I mean, even like you can feel it in here. Like it's a very strange, like I feel this sort of emotion on a daily basis. This is a very unique feeling.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Especially to YouTubers, because I suppose for us YouTubers, our day-to-day lives, we make videos, and we're used to seeing the reaction of the fans. It's positive, it's happy. Whereas I think Joe Rogan said it best when it comes to fighting.
Unusual.
It's critical thinking with dire consequences, and that's what we're going to see today. It's something that is totally different to what these guys are used to.
Well, let's think critically about what you can see on your screen right here. It's JMX versus Coach Richard up next. One 20-year-old against someone who's 31. That is 11 years experience, one over the other.
But the size difference
is huge.
evens that out.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
thing is,
6'5".
JMX is a very athletic boy, but Coach Richards was an actual athlete professionally, Olympic level, 100-meter sprinter, if I'm not mistaken.
And he's a two-time European gold medalist.
So we're not going to see someone at a massive disadvantage the way I feel like JMX's last opponent was in terms of athleticism. 202 pounds versus 185 pounds.
How much of a difference is that going to
Well,
make?
it's a whole stone and then some, mate.
Yeah.
Wow.
But athletically speaking, I feel like they're well matched. It's just a case of, can Coach Richards close the distance, because that jab of JMX worked wonders last time. I remember he just walked around that ring, just jabbing the face off him.
9 inches of distance difference in the reach.
And
of
we all
these
know
two.
that's a lot.
I mean, that is a lot. That's sizable, isn't it? Yeah. And basically, when you're looking at that, do you think Coach Richard will have trained in order to deal with that?
Now, the way I feel, Richard will be looking at it is he's got to get when JMX throws that jab, left hand jab, he's got to duck either side of it and get on the inside. That's the only place.
He's got to slip it.
Yeah, that's the only place that Richard's going to have any luck. He's on that inside where, he's almost smothering JMX, just getting those body shots. And, obviously on the chin if he can. But
Mike Fox had a little bit of joy with that last time. Mike Fox just sort of chased JMX around the ring. And I think that Coach Richards should look at that and think, all right, Mike Fox isn't the athlete I am. How could I expose that weakness a little bit? The only thing is that was last time. JMX will have been working on tying up those holes, especially with a coach like Vidal Riley behind him, who will have focused in on that.
So Vidal will be very key behind that as well, technically bringing him up to another
and Coach
level.
Richard has only had 2 weeks training on boxing, so as much as he's an athlete, is that enough when JMX has been training boxing for months?
One thing you are missing though, True Geordie, is that Coach Richard has farted in JMX's bed. That's one of the stats. Yeah, genuinely, it says it here on my notes. He's farted.
You don't
in
get
JMX's
this
bed.
on Sky. Can we just say that?
Because most of the time, most athletes don't get into the other one's bed and have wind.
No.
This is it.
Most of the time.
No.
A lot of YouTubers share beds. Tell us more about that, Joe.
So there's one time in Callux's bed, I actually can't say,
Right.
but it was very inappropriate.
Right, okay. Of course, Joe here, the one who's anyway.
Under strengths, Coach Richard he's used to dealing with pressure. He's used to stadiums. He's used to the big crowds. And I think that could play dividends today.
Yeah, absolutely. And
100%. I mean, obviously, I was going to say, JMX has been here and done it before. But, Richard is used to this environment. If anything, Richard could look at JMX's last tape, the tape of his match, and be able to analyse, like you said, pick apart the different weaknesses he may have. Whereas, go on.
We've got the things about them that annoy them the most about each other. JMX says he's sick of Richard trying to beg the underdog card. And Richard says clickbaiting, especially using Tegan to clickbait. That's what annoys me about JMX.
That's an interesting piece of feedback on both YouTube channels there. Certainly interesting.
Very different YouTube channels. Coach Richard's 13,000,
Yeah.
JMX 2.5 million.
I think the numbers speak for themselves there, but actually the numbers don't speak for themselves there, if you know what I mean.
I don't know you.
Oh, right, okay, what I'm trying to say is 2.5 million through clickbaiting is sometimes different to 13,000. Do you know what I mean?
The biggest thing is that numbers are irrelevant when you're in there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? No,
I like what you
no
said
amount of
that
followers.
last time.
Yep.
Doesn't matter about the followers this time. It's all about who's the better boxer.
Can I ask you one question? Is a gold medal relevant, or 2 of them in Europe?
Is it in boxing? If not, I don't think so.
I believe it's in sprinting.
Well, unless he's going to run away the old time.
I guess what I'm saying is
maybe you might.
he's used to performing on the big stage.
Well, 100% then. Obviously, this environment is buzzing. I don't think it's going to phase either guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of these guys